The process of sausage making starts in one place, and that's with the raw ingredients. So once we've vetted the companies that we're thinking of supplying us, we then move on obviously to placing the orders. First thing that happens is that on delivery of the actual ingredients, be it meat or seasoning or rusk or anything really, that raw ingredient is checked thoroughly at the point of delivery. If it's passed that check, be it a temperature control check, a quality check, or a legislation ingredients check, it then goes into store. There's two elements really to the ingredients. One of them is temperature control.
Temperature control is vital in order to limit the growth of microorganisms. The refrigerator temperature is held between 1 and 4 degrees Celsius, and the working environment is set at 10 degrees Celsius.
The other aspect is the dry goods or the packaging, which are obviously kept at ambient temperatures. One point here is that allergen control also plays a part in this, such as gluten, and we've got to keep everything separate.
We've got this area here has gluten, sulfites and milk, so we said we have to separate out.
We then on a daily basis receive our orders from our customers, and we then proceed to create the orders of the day. The first job obviously is to gather all the ingredients for the various recipes. So you have to have the meat together obviously in the first instance. You check the meat through you weigh the correct amount of meat, which is a critical point really for meat content issues. We then add the meat into the mincer, which is then minced. Well, we use British farmed assured pork, UK pork obviously, because the quality is exceptional. And then we use a particular cut of pork. We tend to use the shoulder pork in our sausage recipes. We find that the shoulder pork is a very succulent cut. Traditionally, most of the UK sausage recipes are between sort of 70 and 80% meat content. The rest is made up with seasoning, with cereal, and with water to bind the whole mix together.
The pork meat is then minced. The smaller mincers will process up to 50 kilograms of meat, whereas the larger mincers will mince up to 150 kilograms of meat. Two mincers are joined together to reduce double handling of the mixture, improving the efficiency of production.
And then we add the other ingredients to the mix, such as rusk. You can use a fine pinhead rusk if you want a finer texture, or you can use a more coarse rusk, which once again will add to the coarseness of the product. And other products that we use such as ingredients such as seasoning.
The seasoning has been prepared by another manufacturer according to the Sausage Factory's recipe. Next, the water dosing system measures out the exact amount of water required for each recipe.
And then the whole mix and recipe then is minced and mixed for a certain given period. There's a difference in texture and coarseness as well, and you can have a direct impact on this by the types of machinery that you use. For example, if you were to change the mincer plates that you use, you can have a coarser texture.
The sausage filling must be returned to the cool room because the mincing action creates heat within the mixture. This can impact on microorganism growth and the shelf life of the product.